Judge orders Cardi B's medical records, including herpes tests results, to be turned over to the court. More after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. It's been kind of a light, nothing major going on in the world today. Well, it's major stuff going on all the time. But this particular story, stood out to me because number one is Cardi B. Everyone knows who she is. But I found it ironic that she had to turn in her medical records and including herpes tests because she's having she's going to court over STD accusations. People say things online and then it goes back and forth and then it never turns into a legal battle. But for Cardi B, this has become a legal battle. All right. Before I dive into the story, if you're new, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I will gladly appreciate it to have you part of the best family on the internet. And we know everyone claims that, but over here at AG's POV, we doing things and we look out for each other. So good vibes all the time. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Cardi B's private medical records are set to be examined by a judge as part of a rapper's battle with a blogger over STD accusations. According to the court, documents obtained by Radar, a federal court judge has ordered the Center of Women's Pelvic Health at UCLA to turn over Cardi B's medical records. The order states that the custodian of medical records at the university will have to hand over any and all medical records within your possession related solely to the testing for herpes and HPV for Cardi B. Wow, what could this be about? This is kind of personal, but okay. The records are to be produced to the court in an in-camera inspection. The decision to release the records came after blogger Tasha K made a demand for them in court. Wow. Cardi and Tasha are headed to trial next year in the never-ending lawsuit. Okay. In 2019, the Bodak Yellow rapper filed a federal lawsuit accusing Tasha of spreading lies that she had herpes, worked as a prostitute, and did hardcore drugs. Tasha countersued Cardi B, accusing her of directing fans to send her death threats. The judge recently dismissed the countersuit, which I would too, because it just sounds stupid. However, she also refused to rule in Cardi B's favor and said a jury should make the decision on the defamation claims. In a court order, the judge noted Tasha had submitted video evidence that showed plaintiff has at least admitted to being a prostitute and as to her use of drugs. The judge mentioned another video produced by Tasha in which it appears that plaintiff is discussing engaging in sexual acts for money. In that same video, plaintiff discusses her use of drugs and about having to pop pills sometimes when necessary. Recently, Cardi convinced the judge to postpone the trial due to a family emergency. And 2022 is set to be quite a busy year for Cardi. She is also headed to trial with a California man named Kevin Brophy Jr., who is suing her for $5 million. He accuses her of using his photo on her mixtape cover without permission. The cover shows Cardi on the back of a limo with a man, who Brophy claims is clearly him, performing oral sex on her. Okay. Cardi previously called the lawsuit nothing more than a shakedown for millions, and I agree. He's shaking her down for some millions. Oh, okay. Wow. So, Kevin Brophy Jr., if you're listening, if you're watching, clearly when you're having oral sex with a woman, you usually can't see your face. I'm just saying, like, if they taking a picture, you usually can't. I mean, I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. That's kind of off. It looks like to me that he's looking for some money, and he want to sue her for the $5 million. He hurt for some cash, and granted they got to get permission, but I don't know. People do anything these days for money. Yeah. So now a judge is saying that they're going to have an in-camera inspection of her medical records. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I think that's kind of personal right there. And then, like when you hear rappers talk about different things, like they'll come out and they'll say all kinds of, they defame each other all the time. They've been doing this since the early 80s. I mean, they say all kinds of mean things to each other. But this is the first time it's ever going to court. And this is kind of weird because I think Tasha K took her to court. I don't know, maybe because it's Cardi B. Maybe she thought she can get a couple dollars. I don't know. Everyone knows who Cardi B is. Yeah, Cardi B said some things about popping some pills and, having sex for money. But no offense, but a lot of women do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women do that. So that ain't nothing new. All right. So she put in a rhyme. She rapping about it. You feel some kind of way about it. All this is harmless. All this is stupid. You're looking for some money. Cardi's going to spend a lot of money on lawyer fees. And if things come out to be the way that she thinks they're going to be, then they may settle out of court, for a couple of mil and, call it a night. I don't see this going really anywhere. I mean, I know it's going to be a big court case, because it's Cardi B and, the magnitude of who she is and what they're talking about and all that. But I don't see this going anywhere far. I just think it's one of those things where people just grabbing for money. They're reaching for money. They're grabbing for money. And Cardi B just happened to be the next one on the list. So T.I. done went through it. Him and Tiny went through it. Several rappers have been going through it. People reaching for money. So it happens all the time. This is nothing new. So I don't know. I don't really got much to say about it because it's like, the actual story says enough for me. It's kind of like, okay, this is a money grab for people and they're hoping to get something. You know what I mean? You're not going to defame her name because basically controversy sells. So when you got some sort of controversial message coming out and things going on, especially in the music business, everyone wants to just for some odd reason grab your record, grab your album. So, we'll see how far this goes. I mean, good luck to you, Cardi. Good luck to, Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? And it's this guy name. It's even Kevin Brophy Jr. This is irrelevant, bro. Just forget it. Just drop it, okay? To me, come on, man. You're doing the most. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end this story right here because, I'm sure you've heard enough. If you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. It would really, really help the channel go far. Please share. Share on your most social media platforms. And let everybody know what we're doing over here in ABG's POV. Like I said, it's a dry day in news today, which in my opinion is actually a good thing because I get sick of hearing all the drama, all the crazy stuff, and let us unwind. Let's get back to, the holiday season. So let's try to enjoy it and not hear all this bad news. Although it's going to be bad news everywhere you go. I got a bunch of stories, but it's just some I choose to do, some I choose not to. So, we'll see what's on the upcoming list. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you being here thus far. I definitely appreciate every single one of y'all. I love every single one of y'all out there. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.